Yeah. Ronnie, back with another pronunciation lesson. Do you know what? I finally pronounced pronunciation properly. I'm so proud of myself. 15 years later. Okay, this lesson is, Miriam, this is for you because you're awesome and thank you. Here you go. Differences between the ah in English and the sound in English. I don't know why English is so hard. I'm sorry. I didn't make the rules. Just got to teach them to you. But this is a very complicated kind of pronunciation because of the stupid vowel. So, if you guys are down with the phonetic mystery of the alphabet, the A and the E together makes like a sound. As I say, open your mouth like you're at the dentist. So when you want to say this word, you say okay? So if I was going to make my own phonetic alphabet, which I probably will, I would make this a big ass A. So you would say easier than an A and an E. Yeah, I was like, this is an upside down V and it symbolizes a sound. Maybe because it's like my phonetic alphabet would be like like this, because why would you put an upside down V? Anyways, here you go. Think of the position of your head. Your mouth is open, and it comes more from your throat. You're at the dentist. You know when you're at the dentist and you want to swallow but you can't because there's 10,000 things in your mouth. So you're breathing out. One is a breathing in, and is a breathing out technique. We're doing yoga now. This is awesome. So, first word, staff. Staff. You're opening your mouth like you're at the dentist. Staff. Next word is stuff. Stuff. It's kind of like you're dumb. Do you like stuff? I like stuff. But there is another point to this lesson, and it's a trick of wonderfulness. The importance of pronunciation. Of course, you know, you don't want to be embarrassed by saying the wrong word at the wrong time. But there's something really special about these words that I've written on the board. Have a look at them. I'm going to give you 2.3 seconds. That's it. Done. I want you to tell me what kind of words these are. Are these nouns, verbs, adjectives, or adverbs? If you chose the answer of verbs, you're correct. It's super important in English when you are pronouncing the verbs that you make sure you're saying them in the past tense if you're speaking about the past. And this is one of the biggest problems that I encounter with my private students is you guys are great speakers. Oh my God, you can talk so well. But when it comes to using the past tense properly, I don't know what happens with the verbs, especially the negatives. But I can help you with this. If you want to take private lessons with me, www.englishwithronnie.com. I'll hook you up. We're going to have so much fun. But let's get to this lesson first. So these are all verbs, past tense, present tense. You can confuse people if you're speaking like, yesterday, I did this. But you use the present tense. You're like, I'm so confused. Did they mean they did it already? Or is it yesterday? So be clear. Began means to start. I began learning English with Ronnie yesterday. Past participle, begun. This is the A and this is the Began, begun. This is the sound. You're breathing out, okay? Began, begun. You try. Good. Swam, past tense of swim. Swam. past participle, swum. Swam, swum. Ah. Do you know what verb this is in the present tense? The past tense is sang. Oh, sang, 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 sang. And the past participle is sung. Like Alfred's song. Hi, Alfred, what's up? Yeah, the present tense is sing. So we have sing, sang, sung. The clue to the sound is you really got to make it breathing out. Song. And this can be tricky too. I put these in on purpose. The ng endings we'll get to down here. Be careful with that sound. So it's sang, sung. Okay? You try this one. Run, ran, run. Oh, that's weird in English too, isn't it? So we have ran, past participle, run. Ran, run. What's the present tense of the verb? Write me in the comments, let me know. Then we have the word sank. Do you know what sank means? This is a hard word. I'll give you a hint. The present tense is sink, but not the thing that you wash your hand in. It's the exact same pronunciation, just a different word. So, well, look at how messy that is. Hold on, people. Let's make it a little better so you can see. So, sink is what the Titanic did. Sink means to go underwater. So, sink, also as a noun, the thing you wash your hand in. Sank. I would say the Titanic sank. And the past participle, sunk. Another one of the sounds. Ring. Hello. Rang. Rung. This isn't as popular in Canada and America as it is in Britain. But in Canada, we say like, oh, I'll call you. And long time ago in the UK, people used to say, I'll ring you. The past tense, I rang you. I have rung you. Ring means to like ding, 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 a bell. So that's where we get that from. Do you remember a long time ago that telephones were like, they had a bell like ding, 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 like, oh, got it. Now they're like all these different noises, like chimpanzees going off. You're like, oh, that's my phone. Okay, so back to the lesson, Ronnie. When we're making the sound, open your mouth and breathe in. Dad, staff, began, swam, sang. This is hurting my mouth. How about you? Ran, sank, rang. That's hard. You can do it though. You can do hard things. When we make this sound, it's a sound. Stuff, begun, swum. Let's do it normally. Swum, sung, run, sunk, and rung. So as you know, when you isolate the sound, it's easy. But the challenging part is using it in a sentence to sound more natural. Oh, this is the hard part. And also, do you know what? I forgot to tell you. You're looking at this going, staff, Ronnie, that's a verb? And stuff? Really? That's a verb? I know it is a noun. Like, look at my stuff. Or there's a lot of staff here. These are also verbs. They're just fun verbs, aren't they? ED. Check this out. He staffed the event with his friends. So in the past tense, we put the ED. It even gets more complicated because it sounds like a T. So we say staffed. To staff something means supply people to do work. Makes sense. Just the verb of it. We add an ED to this guy and it becomes stuffed. Again, we have to change it to a T. If you're confused about that, I've got lots of lessons to help you with the pronunciation of the ED verbs. Super important. Go check them out. Stuffed can be an adjective too, but English. Do you go someplace and get like a stuffed pepper or a stuffed sandwich? Stuffed as a verb means to physically put things inside. So I'm very good at doing this. I have a very small bag and I hate carrying things. So I stuff as much stuff as I can into my bag. So it can be a verb. Oh, English is so fun. Let's go through these one more time in a more natural way so that you won't sound like a weird person when you're speaking. Okay. Begun is here. I say began, right? Begun, began. Swam, swum. Sang, sung. Hey, that sounds like my phone. Ran, run. Sank, sunk. Do you guys speak French? Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq. Oh, is it the same? That means number 5. Not teaching French, Ronnie. Rang, rung. Again, anytime you practice pronunciation, you must isolate, which means like pair off the words, but it's very important that you also speak naturally so that you don't sound a little odd when you're having normal conversations with people. Anyways, I'm Ronnie. I'm out here. I'm going to go do some fun things.